Shalom, shalom. This is the brothers of Bakhtazadak from the GMS Great Millstone Montreal branch. Coming back with another lesson through the inspiration of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Lord willing, this will be edifying. And I'd like to start by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Quadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. Start off with Zephaniah 3 and 9. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord to serve him with one consent. Okay? And we see here, let's break it down as it says, turn to a people a pure language, and that pure language goes into Lashon Kodash, which goes into the Hebrew. Okay? Hebrew. And see, that was the original language, and the language spoken in the heavens, and the language that the Lord speaks. Okay, that's the language that the Lord speaks, and that's not to say that if you pray in English, the Lord's not going to answer your prayers. Okay, but again, it's a pure language. Okay, you see, and again, so it says that they may all call upon the name of the Lord. In order for you to call upon the name of the Lord, you must be able to say it. To call upon the name of the Lord, you have to say it in Hebrew. Okay, the name of the Lord is in Hebrew. Okay, just as you would have your government name. Let's say if your name was Timothy. If you go to Japan, your name will still be Timothy. Okay, if you go to Brazil, your name will still be Timothy. Okay, they might change the sounding of it, but it's still deep down, it'll stay rooted as Timothy in its original language. A name cannot be a proper noun. A proper name cannot be changed, just as they say, just the same way that they call McDonald's. McDonald's is McDonald's all over the world. Okay, the accent might change, the pronunciation might change a bit, but it stays connected to its root when it comes to a proper name. So in order for you to call on the name of the Lord correctly, you have to call upon his name in Hebrew. And same thing goes for the Messiah. Okay, and again, his name, as it says, bring it back to name 1. And again, this is really basic lesson, straight to the point. You brothers that know, you know. Okay, but it's really for the newcomers. Okay, because again, this is we're living in the moments of the Acts 2.0. Okay, where a great multitude will come in the last times. Okay, the workers at the last hour. Let me see, Psalms. I believe it's in Psalms. No. It says here, Salakia, bear with me. Okay. And it says here, and the Lord shall be king over all the earth, and in that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one. So again, yes, Yahweh, which is the name of the Almighty, okay, the Ancient of Days, he has many titles. The Most High, the Highest, Ancient of Days, okay, and many other titles, okay, but those are not his name, okay, you see. So again, it says his name will be one. So if we go into the blue letter, and we go into Zephaniah, I believe I was reading Zephaniah 3. Let me see. Bear with me. Here goes Zephaniah 3 and 9. We'll go and break down what we just read. Okay, so it says here, and forgive me, my Hebrew is a bit rusty, but we'll go into it. So again, in order for you to be able to call upon the name of the Lord, you should be able to spell this out. You should be able to spell this out. And you have the Paleo Hebrew alphabet, which you can easily find if you Google it. And with that with that tool, you're able to properly pronunciate the name of the Lord. Okay, you see. So you go back into the Hebrew to be able to spell out the name of Yahweh, okay, which the first letter is the first sign is the Yah, and again it's right to left, so it'll be Yah, Ha, Wa, Ha, but the last sound is silent, so it'll be Yahweh, okay. So that is the name of the Lord, Yahweh, and you're only able to spell that name, His name, according to the Hebrew. Okay, so if you're calling upon God, if you're calling upon, as it says here, Jehovah, if you call upon Jehovah, okay, you call upon Yahweh, those are not the name of the Lord. Okay, those are idols, or those are, it doesn't give His proper respect. Okay, and again, it tells you, he that calls upon the name, His name shall be saved. So in order for you to be delivered, it starts with you knowing the name. Okay, because again, Yahweh Shai made manifest His name unto those that believe in Him, those that belong to Him. Okay, so that already is a stamp. And not to say that because you have the name you're going to be delivered, but at least it's a good determinant, a good indicator, Salaki. It's a good indicator to see that, okay, you might be of the elect. Just the fact that you know the name. Okay, now are you walking the walk? Are you walking in the fear of the Lord? Those are two different things. But the fact that you have the name, okay, there, it's a start. Okay, but then you have to change your ways and be conformed to the fashion of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, according to the Spirit, truth in the Spirit. Okay. Okay. All right. So that is just one easy example. Okay, and there are other scriptures pertaining to, let's say, the virgin birth, Genesis 1 pertaining to the creation. Okay, what else that comes to mind? Right now, those are the two ideas that came to mind. Even pertaining to the Gentiles, you can't really understand the mystery pertaining to the Gentiles without you actually knowing the Hebrew, that there's different meanings to the word Gentile. Okay, there's natural Gentile and unnatural Gentile, which the natural Gentile would be the other nations, the heathen. An unnatural Gentile is an Israelite foreigner, or an Israelite that practices the philosophies of these other nations. So physically, he's an Israelite by blood, but the way that he lives is is according to the ways of the heathen, these other nations, and that's why he would be considered a stranger in the sight of his own nation. Okay, in a sense, he would have been rejected of the Israelites. Okay, but he will still be a nation. He will still be an Israelite by blood, and these things can only be discerned by you having a basic understanding of the Hebrew. Okay, it's not to say, like I said, my Hebrew is a bit broken. If my Hebrew is broken, I have to go back into it, practice it a bit more, and you could always. Me myself, I'm not fluent in the Hebrew, but just the fact that I know at least the alphabet, a few numbers. Okay, I can discern. I'm better off than the people in the world. Okay, just because I have basic knowledge of the Hebrew. Okay, just the fact that you know some of the Hebrew, you already have access to the name. Okay, you have access to mysteries. Okay, people out here thinking that that Mary never been is a literally had conceived Yahweh Shai through an angel. You see how people are walking around mad, okay, in complete darkness, just because they don't have the proper understanding and basic understanding of the Hebrew. Okay, so count yourself blessed that the Lord has opened your eyes and even put the Spirit in you to look up these things, because again, it's an easy thing for you to do. Okay, like I said, the tools are all available. The blue letter, Okay, the you Google Paleo Hebrew alphabet, and you could do it yourself, man. You see, go into the blue letter, go into words, go into things of that nature. Okay, so that you can get the proper understanding of the mysteries of the scriptures. All right, so you cannot be so that way you won't be deceived by every wind of doctrine. All right, so that was a quick lesson, straight to the point. The importance of having basic knowledge of the Hebrew. All right, until next lesson, shalom.